I think I'm gonna get a little wet. Yep, let's do it. 10 frames per second, baby. I got wet. My name is Corey Rich. I'm an adventure photographer and filmmaker. I document athletes in wild places so that I can share it with the rest of the world. One of the unique aspects of what I do is I'm a participant in the adventures that I'm documenting, meaning I have to be hiking, I have to be riding, I have to be skiing in order to create this content. And that's what I really love. I love those activities and I love telling those stories, and it's that combination that really pushes me to the creative limit when I'm doing both. One of the unique aspects of my passion is getting to the locations. I spend 90% of my time getting there and 10% of my time telling that story visually. A good portion of the jobs that I work on are incredibly unpredictable. Will the location work? What's the weather going to do? Can we get all of our equipment to the location? Is the summit achievable? How's the athlete feeling? But I really love that unpredictability of what I do. I mean, it keeps me stimulated. I'm always on my toes. I'm always thinking. I'm always trying to anticipate what's going to happen next. I think that's really one of my strengths. It's one of the expectations when I'm hired to do a job is I'm the problem solver. No one wants to hear the excuses for why it didn't happen. They just want to see the finished product, and I'm pretty good at juggling a lot of balls at once to make that happen. I work in both the editorial and advertising space. At the core, I photograph and document adventure. Adventure is used to leverage Fortune 500 companies selling products, and it's a storytelling focus of editorial magazines, and I sort of work in both spectrums. What I really bring to the table is the ability to tell real stories in both environments. I can, on demand, make commercial or advertising situations look and feel authentic, and in the real world of editorial storytelling, I can document it as it unfolds. I never set out to actually be a business person or to run a photography business. I followed one simple rule, which was if I could make great still images and great video content, then the money would follow. In the beginning, there was no industry of adventure photography. This is a brand new occupation. I mean, we're talking, this has been around for less than 50 years. We're writing the rule book right now. I feel fortunate that I'm by default, I'm helping to define what this craft looks like, how the industry works, how the business structure works, what the different levels of creativity are. I think the biggest evolution is that no longer are you just a still photographer or just a filmmaker. There's this convergence of the two crafts. Okay. Never in the history of the world have we had tools like the D4 that allow us to go to remote, wild places that are durable, that can take abuse, and capture fine imagery. Documenting adventure has changed forever. The D4 is finally the camera that has all of the tools packed into a single body. 10 frames per second when shooting stills. We can monitor sound through a headset and a levels meter on the camera. We can run an external monitor. We can shoot with an FX lens or a DX lens. It's full HD video, or we can switch to 720 at 60 frames per second. They're all the tools that I want in a single device. And on top of that, it's a durable and reliable piece of equipment. This is the great leveler of our industry. We're all on the same playing field now. There's no limit that's created by the equipment you own. In my line of work, I'm pushing the cameras to the limit. I'm working in inclement weather and remote places. Cameras are getting banged against rock, dropped in snow. And when something really goes down, NPS is there to bail me out. I mean, sometimes they've shipped cameras to pretty remote places around the globe to keep me shooting. But there's also the support on the back end. When I have questions, they have an answer. As photographers, I feel like I'm a member of two different tribes, the adventure tribe and the photography tribe. And those that run NPS, those that are the real sort of foundation of NPS, these are real photographers. They're part of the tribe. They're people that really care about visual sophistication and making fine photography in motion. And it allows me to really speak the language with someone. They're a real partner, not just a service provider.